sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation, spend each time I could afford. Gonna take a sentimental journey, a sentimental journey home. 7, that's the time we meet at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of a railroad track that takes me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. A 7, that's the time we meet at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of a railroad track that takes me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home.
That's a good call.
Good morning, everyone here. Hope you're all doing well. A little bit dreary out today, but still a very lovely day. Still nice and warm. Hope everyone's enjoying the summer. Kind of thing that makes you want to say thank you. We're going to get the service started right away, okay? So everybody say thank you, and in the process, stand up. Ready? If you can. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you for standing up. Say it again. 3, 4. Thank you. Say it one more time.
Thank you.
And here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful day. This wonderful day.
To gratitude. That's the only way to start a day. And to recognize all the blessings in our lives. And I am so blessed that you all came, that you all showed up. It'd be pretty boring to do by myself with Chris Eagle here. Right. So let's just open our hearts, open our consciousness, relax the body, relax the thinking monkey mind, and really open to the idea of being fully present in this moment, here and now. And to help us with that, Chris Eagle will light the Divine Light candle. And we just take a moment to be with that sacred element of fire. And from this deeper space of connection with the One, we say our opening invocation, which is on the screen. Together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. And just take a breath and feel that energy of omnipresent good that is in potential, that is waiting for you to just open to it, attune with it, and say yes to it. And so we say yes to it today. Yes. And so it is.
Trust and I know as I surrender, I fall
allowing that music to just bring us deeper in, if you would clear your laps of anything that doesn't need to be there, and allow whatever you're seated upon to just support you. Close your eyes if that's comfortable, or just gaze softly, softly down. And just let my words be your words. Just notice your breath. How it moves through you, how it rises, pauses, falls, pauses, rises again. You don't have to do anything to make it happen. It's just there. And if you allow your awareness to expand, there are all these other rhythms happening in and outside of your body that support you as a being. Your heartbeat, your GI tract, the sun moving in the cosmos with the earth rotating around it, the moon also bringing its ebbs and flows. All of these things, these orchestrations happen to create this amazing tapestry called life. For the rain, for the storm system that is moving through the Carolinas right now, there's a balancing act that is happening, that if we allow ourselves to expand enough, we can witness. Likewise, inside our own bodies, inside our own thoughts, there's a balancing, a bringing into fruition, manifestation of thoughts and ideas and feelings. They're all swimming around, but they're in a divine order, in an orchestration that we get to witness, flourish, and enjoy. So just allow yourself to feel that as an amazing, dynamic, vibrant part of life. And so whatever thoughts that may arise or fall, just allow them to be. See them as fireworks, the colors, the light that they contain, all of that. And just allow yourself to experience that in the silence. feeling, sensing, seeing all that is. If there are people, places, situations that you would like to invite in that yet don't seem part of it, please call their names softly aloud. In those, and including those that are represented in this prayer box, we honor their journey and what is transpiring, and we know fully that they are surrounded by this presence, Spirit, God, Goddess, whatever is named, that they too, by us inviting them, brings them closer to what they are seeking, and that we allow them to have their journey, knowing fully well that they are surrounded by the ever-loving presence. And we allow that, along with our own experience, to fully anchor in our body. So allowing ourselves to come back and bring the body into our spiritual experience. So allowing yourself to wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, opening your eyes, stretching if you'd like, making it a joyful contact if you're next to anybody nearby. And then find at least 2 other divine beings to make eye contact with. And those of you online, we appreciate you. All right. So, now that we're renewed, why don't we join in our vision and mission, which is going to appear very quickly and soon, and really feel into this as we say this together. Our vision: we envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission: we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. I'm going to hand it over to Chris Whiteneck.
Good morning again. Hope you all are doing well. So we're going to ask a question, then we're going to answer a question, and then we're going to dance in that order. Okay, so that's the plan, coinciding with our journey and our enlivenment today. You can consider this first song a little bit of a jazz interpretive dance of a song that probably you've heard, but in a different setting. I have climbed the highest mountains. I have run through the fields only to be with you. Only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I have kissed honey lips, felt the feeling of fingertips. It burned like a fire. It was a burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of angels. I have held the hand of the devil. It was warm in the night. It was cold as a stone. Oh yeah. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, I believe in the kingdom come, where all the colors bleed into one, bleed into one. Oh yes, I'm still running. You broke the bonds and you loosed the chains, carried the cover of my shame. Oh, my shame. Oh, yes, I believe it. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh, Chris, that was awesome. I never heard a version like that before. Ooh. Fabulous. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. Okay, so the comedian George Burns once said, happiness is a large, loving, caring, close-knit family in another city. Everyone has their ideas of what happiness is, their own idea of what happiness is. But it is the number one thing that people report that they desire most in life, is to be happy, right? And it drives us. It's the motivation, and it's where all of our actions stem from, either seeking or trying to secure happiness. It's even written into our Constitution. Right? We just celebrated that on Friday. The right to pursue happiness. It's what parents say that they want the most for their children, right? Just want my children to be happy. And there are bookstores filled with shelves and shelves of books on the topics. One of the number one search terms on Amazon Books. And with titles like The Happiness Recipe, The Happiness Advantage, Money and Happiness, Lessons on Finding Happiness, 12 Months of the Happiness Habits, 40 Days to a Joy-Filled Life, Your Happiness Connection, Find the Happy You. It's clear that the state of being that we human beings desire above all else is to be happy. Even Mother Teresa said, never give up your right to happiness. Never give it up. She said it twice. She must mean it. It's true, right? It's absolutely correct. The problem is, most of us are searching for it in all the wrong places. And it makes sense because we live in a culture that is constantly giving us messages that our happiness is outside of us. If we can just attract the right mate, if we can just get the right job, if we can make enough money, if we have the right friends, if we buy the right things, if we do the right activities with the right equipment, if we follow the right people on social media, if we get our teeth as white as a tissue, then we too can be happy. And it is the one goal that most of us strive for endlessly. It really is what keeps the capitalistic machine kind of humming away. In fact, our economy would probably collapse if we stopped looking outside of ourselves for happiness, right? So just be warned. You may want to leave now if that's important to you. But, really, things, people, experiences do provide happiness for a while until they wear out, or they get old, or we get bored, or they leave us, or they don't leave us. Or the experience ends and our happiness ends, right? And then that's what keeps us coming back. It keeps us addicted to more and better things that we think are going to make us happy. If I can just, make myself more appealing to a better mate, if I could work 80 hours rather than 40, I'll make more money. If I, just can hang with better people, if I buy better things, if I get enough likes on my social media post, I will definitely be happy. And it works for a while, right? Until it doesn't. So every year since we have moved out to North Carolina, we spend a week at the coast. The whole family, we go out to the beach, one of the beautiful beaches in North Carolina that we're so blessed to have. So, every time we go out there, usually when you go out to the beach or the Outer Banks, there is a bridge that you go over, very often. And the bridge you go over, and then underneath are these beautiful waterways and estuaries, right? You've been out there? And very often I see kayakers kayaking in and amongst the waterways. And every time I said, oh my God, that looks like such fun. Let's do it this year. And 14 years later, we hadn't done it. This year, we did it. We made a reservation with this wonderful person who was just a wonderful guide. I mean, he had a PhD in marine biology, and he very knowledgeable on the wildlife and the vegetation there. And so we're going out to explore Fort Fisher and Zeke Island, if you know where that is. Just the estuary is beautiful there. And we get there, and before we put our vests on, he says, well, the wind has picked up a little bit, and there's a current coming in, and we're going out to that island out there. You're going to be fighting against the wind and the current. Do you still want to do it? And, of course, the kids were like, heck yeah. And I was like, well, that island seems very, very far. Oh, I don't know. Let me think about this one. And then he said, well, if you get into trouble, I can put a rope around the bow of your kayak and tow you. No trouble. I do it all the time. So I said, okay, yeah. We said, yeah, let's do it. That was a deciding factor. And so we get into our kayaks, and we're going out, and it's so strenuous, and I'm trying to get out there, and they're all getting ahead of me, and the guy is explaining about the history of the area, missing everything. I can't hear. They're all up there, and my wrists are hurting, and it's just like the most strenuous thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not sure I'm going to make it. And I ask just I wouldn't take a tow, though. I mean, I have my pride. But I said, like, can we just rest for a moment here before we... So we finally make it to the island. And we get off on the island, and it's like all muddy because, well, sea level rise is a thing. We're experiencing it now, and it had rained just like the day before. So the beaches were non-existent, and the trail was basically muddy. So we're trotting around, and at one point, it sucked my shoe off of my foot, and everybody's reaching down in the mud to try to find my shoe. And I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. This is fun. Yeah. We did see some really cool fiddler crabs. You ever see fiddler crabs? They're the ones that have the one giant claw. The other one is just fine. There's one giant claw. And the guy told us, it's just the males that have this. Because, the bigger the claw, it's more attractive to, the mates, and so the species continues. They were very cool. Got some pictures of those. So we go off in the interior of the island and really kind of have a fine time. So on the way back, as we're headed back, the wind had calmed down. And it was just calm and just easy, and we get back in the kayaks, and it's really fun, and it just feels really good, and the sun is out, and he takes us to the estuaries, and we go in this one little canal where the current is just carrying us gently along. It's just like you didn't even need to paddle. It was like a lazy river. You ever been on a lazy river? It was like a physical meditation. And I'm like, this is bliss. This is heaven. This is my happy place. Oh, I just wanted to stay there, and then as we got to the end of it, I'm like, can we just go back around to do the whole thing again? I wanted the lazy river part. But, it was getting late. We had to get back. And so once, the experience ends and happiness ends, right? So we get back into the open water, and the wind had picked up again. I'm like, at this point, I lost my mojo. And I said, okay, just give me the tug. Just tow me in. I have to say, my husband did the whole thing without getting any help. I was just like so impressed there and back. Yeah, so the experience ends, happiness ends. And, seeking happiness from external experience is temporary. It's just temporary, Nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with it, as long as we know that it's not the source of our happiness. Okay, let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's have more fun, right? As long as we know it's not the source. It's when we get confused. Even when we know it, sometimes we get confused that it's out there. And then after kind of a lifetime of looking outside of ourselves for happiness, at some point we become disillusioned. Disillusioned is an interesting word because it's disillusioned. We are separating ourselves from the illusion. The illusion that the external world is the source of our happiness. Right? So we are separating ourselves. We're waking up. We are seeing it clearly. And here's the thing, when we realize that nothing in the outer world can make us truly happy, we'll also know that nothing in the outer world can make us unhappy. And we become free. So, the Buddhist idea of suffering, that life is suffering. I'm beginning to feel that it's really a symptom of a malady of looking outside of ourselves for our happiness, for our peace, for our fulfillment. And Rupert Spira, who wrote, and you can show the book up there, You Are the Happiness You Seek. Someone in this community turned me on to this book. It's really good. He says, just as physical pain is a signal from the intrinsic intelligence of the body, letting us know that the body requires attention, so suffering is a message from the happiness that lies in the depth of our being. Psst, you're looking in the wrong places. I am not caused by anything outside of you. I am the nature of your being. There is no other place to find me. Turn towards me, and I will take you into myself. That's quite a shift in consciousness. And that shift in consciousness can free us from suffering. You know, spiritual masters from all traditions, from the beginning of time, have told us that it's not the outer world that provides the experience of happiness or whatever it is you're looking for, bliss, heaven, the experience of heaven, that's an intrinsic part of who we are. It's who we are. Therefore, it's within us. It is totally within us. Jesus reminded us from his famous passage from Luke 17, where he said, now, when he was asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of heaven would come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of God does not come with observation, nor will they say, lo here or lo there, for indeed the kingdom of God is within you. It is totally within us. And, I think some Christians, it feels like they somehow missed this part of it, because when they talk about God, it's something out there, in heaven. Somewhere in heaven is a place that we go to after we die, if we behaved or we haven't sinned. No, he said it's right here within us, right now. We just need to attune ourselves with it. So this month, we're going to be exploring the true nature of happiness, how to access it, how to cultivate it, how to live from a place of true joy, true inner joy. Because when we do, it enhances our creativity, it enhances our well-being, it enhances our connection, our relationships, and then we take that inner joy, that wellspring of joy within us, into our lives and into the world. And I think a good place to start with this is by looking at the true meaning of the Vedic, the ancient Vedic word, Sanskrit word, Satchitananda. So it's a compound word from the Vedic tradition. It's about the essential nature of existence, the absolute reality, and how we experience it. So I'd like to sort of, because it's this compound word, so we're going to look at each component of it and break it down and see what it can mean for us. So the first word, sat, is being or truth, that which is eternal and unchanging, existence itself beyond time and space, that fundamental reality beneath all appearance. Sometimes we say the ground of being. That is sat. And chit is consciousness or awareness. That pure consciousness, this is where we come in, right? It's the pure consciousness that illumines all experience. And we're not talking about just the thoughts, not mental activity. It's the witnessing presence. that's aware, the witnessing presence that's aware of our thoughts and our feelings and our body and our experience. We're going to be talking more about this part next week. And Chit is the light of awareness by which we know we exist. The light of awareness by which we know we exist. And then we'll look at Ananda is happiness or joy. It is that inherent joy of being itself, not dependent on external circumstances, that deep, deep inner peace and fulfillment. And Ananda arises when we're naturally attuned to our essential nature, our essential spiritual nature. So we put all these together, Satchitananda. Let's say that together. Satchitananda, yeah. It's the joyful awareness of being itself, beyond the thought, beyond the ego, beyond circumstances, the pure joy that arises when we're deeply connected to that spiritual essence. We're deeply connected. Okay, so this week I'll be recording a meditation that you can use as a guide to deepen the experience of this. You know, so it's not just words, it's the experience of this. That's part of the Wednesday podcast, the Soul Dance meditation podcast that drops on Wednesday evening. So just know that that is connected to this series of talks to deepen the experience for you from a soul level. And so in the meantime, this week, I want you to pay attention to what you're looking to for happiness. What things, people, experiences you might be looking to for happiness. Don't change it. Don't judge it. Just say, oh, yeah, that's right. That circumstance gives me joy. That experience gives me joy. That person gives me joy. Just notice where you're looking to happiness. Again, not good or bad. Just notice. And then we'll start looking at how that inner joy, that wellspring of joy coming from the very center of our being, can give rise to a consistent state of joy. Ready to go on this ride with me? All right, namaste.
And now, the answer to the question. As we presented it there, this is a song about your own personal coming out. It's a lovely tune. I'm coming out of this long night's journey into day, and I'm not afraid anymore to look in the mirror, to wipe off the tears off of my face, and the sadness fades. I'm ready to be who I came here to be. I'm ready to be everything that I am, everything that I am. Well, too many years I've spent putting square pegs into circular holes, and I didn't know myself. Why would I I come here to live a life stuck in a mold and be bought and sold. I'm ready to be who I came here to be. I'm ready to be everything that I am, everything that I am, the I am. I am 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 the I am. There's no greater feeling than loving myself, body and soul, and the sadness goes away. I'm out in a new world as a creation, perfect and whole, and loving soul. I'm ready to be who I came here to be. I'm ready to be everything that I am, everything that I am, the I am. I am 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 the I am.
They left. Anyways, thank you. I was looking for something that was there on the podium before, and it was like it disappeared. There's no more Ananda. Oh, I have to seek within. I'm sorry. I looked externally, and alas, nothing. Good thing I attended this morning so I could figure this out. So if you would join me in our celebration of this community, really, that there is this wonderful exchange that we have. And if you're here for the first time, just sit back, and if you're inspired, that's great. But for those of you that have returned and find meaning and perhaps joy instead of, or that innerness, beingness from attending and being part of this community, if you would pick, we have 3 cards in the CPAC. It's like, do 3 of a kind, whatever you want. But they all mean slightly different things. But the key is finding in your heart what this means to you in terms of this experience, this community, this beingness enveloped in love. And if you would join me in whatever that gift is that you give, and pick the right card for you. This is if you're doing digitally and you're doing the QR code. We've got the green one if you're a conscious sustainer, and then we also have for cash and checks, or cash if you'd like. And there are many ways. But join me in our blessing, which is on the top there. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. the keyboard got in on this.
It's all.
So would you extend your hands to these bowls, these collective gifts, which are coalescing into the essence of Unity Center of Peace, supporting all that are brought in this community for the things that we do here locally and also go out into the world. And we realize that this also is the fabric of this ebb and flow of love in and out, like that lazy river that Reverend Victoria was speaking of, just flowing out of this community, out of this Unity Center of Peace, out to the world, bringing that essence to everyone and everything in, on, and around this planet, flowing out and coming back in to the givers with the exact things that are needed and wanted. And so it is.
So it is.
And I'm handing Mary the prayer request box. If there are any requests that you would like, it will be out in the foyer. So if there's someone that you would like prayed over with our wonderful trained prayer team, that will be available out there. And so I think we're coming to, if you are here for the first time, you may have gotten a little packet or a little card brochure, if you would fill that out. If you are here for the first time and didn't get one of those, if you would raise your hand and we'll get you one of those. So there's one there. And then for those of you that have returned from that first time and had decided yes for more, if you would raise your hand. Is there anyone? We're all old hands. Yes, but they're not raising their hands, so we will secretly admire you from afar. Okay. Also, we have our wonderful, wonderful flowers, which I think are on both sides of me. I'm not quite sure. So, and Sandeep, thank you for bringing these. And here is the dedication that came with this. So these birthday flowers are dedicated to every soul who's touched my life. Wait, there's more. To those who hurt me, thank you for the lessons that shaped my strength. To those who loved me, thank you for helping me heal and keep faith in love and humanity. Because of you all, I've grown into someone I truly love and am proud to be. Wow, thank you. And I think we're going to roll on. We had a question, we had an answer, and now what are we on to?
Dancing.
It's time to dance. I mean, that seems like the natural third step.
Cool. All right. Every day is a winding road, 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 every day is a winding road. I hitched a ride with the crazy show horse girl. She said she'd been down this road once or twice. She wanted to know if I could tell the future. I've never been there, but the brochure looks nice. Jump in, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Just lay back and enjoy the show. Everybody gets high, everybody gets low. These are the days when anything goes. Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a great sign. I get a bit closer, feeling fine. She's got a daughter she calls Easter. She was born on a Tuesday afternoon. Well, I'm just wondering why people feel all alone. Feels like a stranger in your own life. Jump in, let's go,
Let's go, baby.
sea of anarchy. And I've been living on compliments and herbal tea. I've been wondering of the things of real. What's really happening? What's really happening? Jump in, let's go. Let's go. Just lay back and enjoy the show. Everybody gets high, everybody gets low. These are the days when everything goes. Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a fading sign. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a winding road. Every day is a winding road. Every day is a fading sign. I get a little bit closer. Say, do you love your brother? Say, oh yeah. Do you love your sister? Say, oh yeah, yeah. Do you love each other? Say, oh yeah. Every day is a winding road. Every day, a little bit closer. Every day is a fading sign. Every day is a I get a little bit closer. Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a fading sign. I get a little bit closer, feeling fine.
Wow. Okay, that's some joy right there. You shared your joy with us, and you see it spreads, and we can't help but be joyful. I'll tell you what. Okay, so it is the first Sunday of July. What do we do the first Sunday of July? Who's got a birthday in July? There's a couple people. Yes. Roshana, would you please lead us in our birthday song?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're so glad you're alive. Glad you're alive. You're a gift from the earth.
Gift from the earth.
That's the day of your birth. That's the day of your birth. Happy birthday to you. We're so glad you're alive. You're a gift to the earth. That's the day of your birth. That's the day of your birth.
Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, I think we've got some nice birthday cake after the service that we can share afterwards with you. Make sure you get out there quickly before everybody else gets it. You guys get it first. What? Before the kids do, yeah, exactly. All right, so we've got lots of wonderful things happening this today and for the rest of the month, and I'm going to share a few things with you. Is the Sun Bear Medicine Wheel still on? Are we? Okay. Okay, so we're not doing the Sun Bear Medicine Wheel this Saturday, July 12th. We're doing it in the fall, and you'll let us know when that is. And we will be anticipating that event. Thank you, Gaines. All right, so we are deep into our pick-a party season. And this is an opportunity to get together with people and have fun and enjoy each other. And also, it's a great fundraiser for UCP. It's fun. The next one that's coming up is Dana and I are doing this. It's the Metaphysical Movie Night on Friday, July 18th. And we are showing Eat, Pray, Love. So those of you who love that book and that movie, come that night. We'll have some popcorn and stuff to drink and just have a fun evening. So make sure you sign up for these on our website. You need to register for them first. And then we have several more in July and August, and you just have to go to the website or, put your camera on that, on that QR code, and you'll find more of the pick-a parties to sign up with. So you want to go to one of them this season. So make sure you get your registration in there because they are filling up. Okay, Pathways to Community class is that, and some of you have gotten an invitation now. Some of you have been around for a while but haven't taken the Pathways to Community class. This is an opportunity to really learn more about unity, about the New Thought movement and how UCP kind of fits into that. It's also an opportunity to really connect deeply with a group of people who are interested in the same thing, open hearts and open minds, and really get to know people more deeply. This is a requirement for membership, but you don't have to become a member. You can just take it for your own enjoyment and edification. So that is Saturday, July 19th. Free, I'm leading it. Okay, and now, the song that we sing before the meditation, I Surrender? That is written by this woman, Reverend Christy Snow. And she's written a lot of other wonderful songs that we have sung before. And she is going to be with us on July 20th. She's doing the service, and then she's doing a concert afterwards, and she's fabulous. She plays guitar, she's got great messages, she's a fabulous singer, and she brings an energy and a consciousness to the space. She has her own spiritual center in Charlotte, kind of around the Charlotte area. So you don't want to miss Christy Snow. Okay, and the We've Got Your Back team is a wonderful team where we support members of our community, and Joy Bell is heading that team this month, right? Yes, Joy is back there. Thank you. She's the backbone of the team. Absolutely. The Soul Dance podcast I talked about during the talk. There's a link to that in our spiritually focused email that comes out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Are you all getting the spiritually focused newsletter? Okay, so you need to check it. If you're not getting it, let us know because you send out via MailChimp, so you have to be kind of signed up in there. But it's really wonderful. It's got the link to the podcast. It has meditations in there. It has, affirmations and spiritual practices. It's all about enhancing your spiritual journey and supporting your spiritual journey. So if you're not receiving it, you might want to look in your spam folder too, or sign up for it. It's a really good one. Okay, the Deeper Dive discussion group is led by Gain Steer. After the service, go ahead and get your refreshments and take it back to room 103 to have a deep dive into that discussion. And we will have the Refreshment Sacred Cafe, I think, here, just in case we avoid the rain. 3-Minute Miracle is Pat Webster today, Reverend Pat Webster. That's it. That's it. So if you got anything going on that you would like to have someone sit with you and see your situation from a highest point of view, and really surround that all with prayer, that's an opportunity. It's a free service, and avail yourself of that. You'll be glad you did. And she will be in the back in the ministry office, which is to the left. And Chris, did you want to make an announcement too?
If I made the list, yes, I would.
I'm putting you on the list.
I'm on the list now? Okay. All right. So this first announcement is a lost and found announcement. All right. Somewhere out there is a Yeti coffee mug. It's black. It says Yeti on it. It also says Athena. It's my wife's. I left it here. If anybody has it, if they could return it, I would be grateful. Along those same lines, somewhere out there's a red Christmas book with Christmas songs. It has the name Twyla Peterson my first wife's, written across the top of it. And someone here has it from one of the sing-alongs that we did last year. So I'm going to probably make this, no, not probably. I'm going to make this announcement again because it's getting towards Christmas. And we're going to need those songs because we're going to start in September having one Sunday a month that I'm going to send out an announcement that says we will have a choir rehearsal at 9:30 on Sunday morning, and at 11 o'clock, you best be ready to sing. That's it. That's how it's going to work. The songs will be decided. You will come, you will sing, you will perform, you will go home. Okay?
And you will have fun.
With a lot of fun activities and inspiring spiritual journeys at the same time. But we're going to start that. I think it's going to be the second Sunday of each month, but just
Second
get that
Sunday?
into your brains
Okay.
that we're going to start that in September to get ready for Christmas. Thank you for your time and attention.
That's one Sunday a month?
One Sunday a month.
a month, to be determined. We think the
I
second.
think the second, yeah,
Okay.
but to be
Okay.
determined. Okay,
All right. Very good.
that's it.
Thank you. All right, let's welcome in the kids.
I am the radiant life of God, I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God, I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, gift of God. I am the radiant life of God, I am, I am, I am.
Good afternoon, y'all. Hi. I'm Shannon, the YFM director, for those that don't know. Big thanks to Laura for her work today. Big thanks to my sister in for the weekend who also volunteered. And of course, a big thanks to the children who we engaged in some good. So we started engaging in some deep conversations about the power of understanding, and sort of inspired from Reverend Victoria. So we started talking about the spiral, right? I put it into 4 quadrants of love. How do you come to understanding someone? How do you fix a misunderstanding? And that could be done through being present in love, igniting your curiosity, asking questions, and expressing gratitude. That's just something we're going to try this month, right? I'm like, oh, we're going to do a craft around spirals. And I had the image of like doing 4 spirals just to see what would happen, right? Something for them to take home. Evidently, this is now the jellyfish of understanding. There you go. So we'll continue that for the next month, understanding. Next week, for those that are for Unit Teens, we're having a Zoom meeting with the other Unity churches in North Carolina and now South Carolina, maybe Tennessee, just so that all the teens can get to know each other and have a connection. So if you have a teen that's going to come, bring them. Around 11:15, we'll Zoom it up and make connections. So thank you all for your support. Let's bless the children.
Children and the child in us and the child everywhere. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. All right, you may be seated, and everyone else, let's stand and sing, say our prayer protection with I am statements, and then sing. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to sneak back here. All right, let's take a nice deep breath together. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Hi, it's Reverend Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below. And we thank you.
Thank
Thank you.